folks, welcome to week 9. This is the last week in module 3, which is a worldview of nursing, and next week will be on to scholarship. This week we're going to look, as I said, at the image of nursing. We have some readings. You have your chapter from your book. We have an article about personal branding and then nursing image. And when you talk about personal branding and how you present yourself, we always need to remember that anytime we present ourselves as nurses, we're representing the whole profession. And, what someone thinks of us or how we present ourselves is going to reflect on all nurses. It's just something to keep in mind. And learning activity, I made a s'more about diversity in nursing. And if you have problems with this, please let me know, because it's the first time I've done this. But I've included a blog about diversity. I've included a journal article here. And then this is a link to the nursing workforce website. It's actually a campaign for action, increasing diversity in nursing. And I've asked you to scroll down and read about understanding unconscious bias. And then we want to come down here, and yes, you actually have a video from the Diversity Institute in New Mexico. And some charts about that show the disparities in gender, race, and age, and then just a couple pictures. And some of the reasons that diversity is important. They'll say we need more nurses, more diverse nurses, but why is that really important? Well, nurses from minorities, first of all, can really understand the culture of the people we're serving, and really deliver better care to them because they do understand. They speak the language, they understand the customs, and the people may trust them a little more too, and work with them more readily. Also, nurses from minorities are more likely to go into or back to their minority neighborhoods, and work with the underserved populations, which makes a big impact on their health care. And just working in a diverse environment really makes you a little bit smarter. When you work with people with different ideas and different points of view, they think of different ways to do things, and you really do learn from them. And also, students who study in classes that are more diverse tend to have better critical reasoning skills. So there's a lot to be said for encouraging diversity. So let's go on. And I gave you a link to the APA Purdue Owl just for convenience sake, because we're writing another paper this week. You're writing another paper this week. This one is about the image of nursing, and it's 2 to 3 pages long, APA format. You should have a cover page and a reference page. On the cover page, please put the honors code. And this is not to be written in the first person. In your personal philosophy, that was okay. This one we're trying to ask you not to. You have 3 options. You can either talk to a nurse who's been in the profession for more than 25 years and discuss changes. You can talk to a nurse who attended school in another country and discuss the different perspectives. And you can interview an interprofessional or non-nursing colleague and explore the concept of nursing. And this is pretty much the same thing you're going to do at the discussion board this week. But if you want to do that, start the discussion board and pull it out to a paper, that's okay too. We can look at the rubric. This rubric is just a generalized one for any writing assignment. So remember, the content, all aspects should be developed. When you have an introduction, you're going to identify key points to be discussed, and in the conclusion, you summarize the key points to be discussed. Remember, you're going to Tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. You identify the key points, you discuss them, and then you summarize them. Okay, then mechanics and style, length, and APA format. So you can read that, but this is the basic instructions of what we're going to be doing. Alrighty, and then we have our discussion boards this week, which is again talking to non-health care workers. And I think that's about it for this week. I have managed to grade the discussion boards from last week for you, and I think it's going to be the end of this week or early next week before I get to the personal philosophy papers. I'm sorry, I just kind of hit an impasse here. I'm getting kind of busy, so I will get those back as soon as I can. If you have any questions, please contact me. Otherwise, I hope you have a real good week, and I'll talk to you next